See, this is a good example of the way that my new commenting process is going to work. So I'm going to have my little camera here near my computer. And I had just paused my Demuller record here that I was listening to. And on this particular comment, I'm not commenting anywhere in particular, but this is what I would do, is I would type my comment out, move it onto here, open it up, and then read it over top of it. And of course I want to explain it every time I do this. It's just the first time. So we have a quote here. It says, "It is absolutely ludicrous to suggest that Russia could be a positive partner in this," Mr. Bush said. It's talking about ISIS and the war in Iraq, which, I mean, it is now a war in Iraq. Jeb is so wrong. Jeb is absolutely, Mr. Trump said before being cut off by boos from the audience. "You've got to fight ISIS first," he added. "You have to knock them off strong." So we have Bush taking the position that we need to work with Russia to attack ISIS, and Bush saying that that's absolutely ludicrous. Now, the way to actually look at this situation, we don't really need to have a debate about whether working with Russia makes any sense. The only way that you would even think that is if you didn't really understand the situation. Because the whole point of the whole reason that America is supporting ISIS is to eliminate Russian influence in the region. So when Bush says it is absolutely ludicrous to suggest that Russia could be a positive partner in this, what he's saying is that he understands what's actually going on. And when Trump says that he's so wrong, you have to fight ISIS first, what Trump is really saying is that he does not understand the conflict in the region. And so I say that Trump has clearly not been briefed, and Jeb is right. But how does Jeb find the forum to explain this, and will it help him if he does? And then I talk a little bit about the absurdity of the situation. They kind of have themselves to blame for this, though. Trump has absolutely no idea what he's even saying. There's no use in even debating with him. He just doesn't have enough of a grasp on the issues. Educated people can see that. But in a very real sense, Trump is repeating the propaganda that people are supposed to be repeating, which is helping him seem more relatable. So there's a deeper problem here. It came up with Obama a bit too, although I'm still not sure what the deal with Obama really is. It's an open question as to whether Obama was clueless or just pretending to be clueless. He seems to have been a very fast learner, if he was really that clueless. He got briefed pretty quick. The military plan was not altered. Wolfowitz is basically still running things, has been the whole time. Guantanamo was even still kicking, so it was really all total bullshit, wasn't it? So he either did exactly what he was told, or it was all a subtle ploy. And he was basically working from the inside. See, we think it's reasonable to suggest that Kirill, the patriarch in Russia, is KGB. But we think it's crazy to suggest that Obama was CIA. But it's really Occam's razor, actually. Trump? No. He's just fucking clueless. And it's not at all clear that he'll snap into line if he wins. So what happens? Do we see a change of policies? Probably not, actually. It's an assassination, actually, and nobody really wants that. Not really. It's a lot easier if Bush just wins the nomination. But in the long run, the propaganda needs some adjustment. I've been saying this for years. It's not even believable. It hasn't been the whole time. It's just insulting. And look at the blowback now. Might it make more sense to just be honest about it?